Celebrities' most awkward Thanksgiving fails, including Megyn Kelly's kitchen fire. From burn pies to kitchen fires, celebrities like Jimmy Kimmel, Megyn Kelly, Carrie Underwood, and Chrissy Teigen have all shared their Thanksgiving cooking disasters. Hosting the perfect Thanksgiving dinner can be incredibly stressful and often results in kitchen disasters, and even celebrities aren't exempt from the chaos that everyone's heard tales of burnt turkeys, missing ingredients, or kitchen fires. But fans might be shocked to discover these mishaps have befallen stars like Jimmy Kimmel and Megyn Kelly. Jimmy once confessed to singeing his hair in the oven, while Megyn's culinary catastrophe happened when John O'Holley came over for dinner that everyone's heard tales of burnt turkeys, missing ingredients, or kitchen fires. But fans might be shocked to discover these mishaps have befallen stars like Jimmy Kimmel and Megyn Kelly. Jimmy once confessed to singeing his hair in the oven, while Megyn's culinary catastrophe happened when John O'Holley came over for dinner. Read more. Michael Jackson's harrowing autopsy reveals grim tattoo detail. Read more. Donald Trump trolls laughing so hard as he gets brutally mocked for fashion faux pas. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel was lucky to avoid a hospital visit when he attempted to prepare his family's Thanksgiving dinner in 2021. The 58-year-old talk show host stunned followers when he posted to Instagram, sharing a photo of himself covered in black soot. "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Try not to burn your hair and eyebrow off lighting the oven," he wrote beneath the image. Jimmy's eyebrows were visibly thinner in the photograph, with the tips of his hair also looking charred. Fans were loving Jimmy's honesty, with one person commenting, "So cute and funny. I hope you are fine," another shocked person wrote as a third fan added, "Nice one, Jimmy." Sharing their own holiday disaster, one person said, "My dad set the house on fire twice." Megyn Kelly. Former Fox News anchor Megyn Kelly experienced a cooking catastrophe after leaving most of her groceries at the store and only discovering it on Thanksgiving Day, reports The Express US. She shared the holiday horror story during a guest spot on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, describing how she and her husband Douglas Brunt had chosen to host a dinner party for friends. "We don't cook, so it was a tall ambition," Megyn remembered. She detailed how they had invited Seinfeld star John O'Holley and his wife, Lisa Meslow, to join them for dinner, with the calamity playing out while their guests were in the adjacent room. Megyn revealed, "Unfortunately, I had left half of the groceries we had bought at the grocery store. So it wasn't until Thanksgiving morning that we realized we really only had the turkey. That was pretty much all we had, with some lettuce." The 55-year-old and her husband, Doug, 54, attempted to roast their turkey in a silver tin. But a catastrophe happened when the tin ripped and started leaking and caused a fire in our oven. So we went over to rescue the turkey. We pulled out. The grease got all over the floor and then all over our dogs, who were licking each other for the rest of the day because it was delicious, Megyn remembered. Although their pets enjoyed the flavor, the turkey itself was incredibly dry. The blaze also created chaos in their kitchen, which Megyn described as a complete disaster. She added, "We weren't able to hide it. Smoke was billowing out of the kitchen. We couldn't fake any sides. There wasn't stuffing. There weren't green beans. There wasn't a thing. But we didn't give up until we realized we had no gravy." Carrie Underwood. Country music star Carrie Underwood's Thanksgiving disaster happened when she decided to bake her own pumpkin pie. The 42-year-old posted on Instagram in 2015 to document what went wrong during her cooking attempt, with the pie emerging from the oven looking like a complete mess. Carrie's fans rallied to comfort her, with one person writing, "Me too. New range coming on the 10th. My pumpkin pie was toast." Another volunteered, "I'll help you with all your cooking needs, even though you don't need it," while a third commenter added, "Every good cook sets off the smoke detector every now and then. See, Carrie can't cook either, so it's okay that I can't," a fourth supporter quipped. Someone else remembered, "This happened to me when making a cheesecake for the first time in my new oven. The top rack was too high. If you lower them down quite a bit, they won't burn." Kelly Reaper. Live with Kelly and Ryan presenter Kelly Reaper may have now mastered Thanksgiving dinner, but her oldest son, Michael Consuelos, was present as they admitted it wasn't always smooth sailing. During a segment on his mom's show, Cooking with Family, Michael joined her to prepare a special potato dish. As they started their prep work, co-host Ryan Seacrest inquired about any family meals that had gone awry. It was the year that I did the Martha Stewart brining of the turkey, Kelly recalled. She continued, I put the turkey in the oven. I rotated it around and you're supposed to bathe the turkey in the juice. And to me, it didn't look right, but I just assumed it was the brine, and I was a novice. I didn't realize that half of our oven had gone out. There was something wrong with the burner. So half of the turkey was cooked and half of it wasn't. Kelly confessed they now keep a backup turkey available just in case. Chrissy Teigen. Many can sympathize with Chrissy Teigen's Thanksgiving kitchen mishap, as she became the victim of an excessively hot oven. The 39-year-old model documented the catastrophe in 2018, disclosing she had attempted to bake a mouth-watering Thanksgiving pie. In case you are wondering why I didn't put my finished pie on my Instastory, she quipped on social media, posting a photo of the decidedly overcooked end result. Chrissy has attempted to make her pie look pretty, even placing a star in the center. When the finished product came out of the oven, however, it was very burned, with the entire top of the pie coming out black. Camilla Luddington. It's probable Grey's Anatomy star Camilla Luddington won't be displaying her cooking talents again in the near future after unintentionally causing her dinner party guests to suffer food poisoning at one Thanksgiving celebration. During a segment on her Call It What It Is podcast, the 41-year-old described how she hadn't experienced Thanksgiving growing up, having been raised in the UK. So I just got to inherit all of the Friendsgiving traditions around me. And I love cooking the turkey, she began. Camilla joked, I say cooking, but really I get it from Whole Foods. I get the one that's pre-cooked because you just shove that bad boy in. You can't go wrong. Before discovering the pre-cooked option, Camilla attempted to prepare it herself and recalled leaving the turkey in the oven for hours. But as the evening wore on, her guests were over it and eager to eat. The actress revealed, it was like 10 p.m. I'm not even kidding. It was that late. I thought, okay, I'm taking it out. It is what it is. Whatever it has been cooked is cooked, and we're all gonna eat it. And I thought, genuinely, there's no way that people are gonna actually get sick. Unfortunately, that's precisely what occurred. I gave food poisoning that year to everyone that had a turkey. I'm not kidding, Camilla shared. I've never given food poisoning to anybody before, but people were throwing up that night.